ChannelsTV.com has more information for you, and on youtube.com/channelsweb, you can watch our videos. You can also watch us on our mobile device via browser, or download the Channels TV app for Android and iOS devices from their respective stores. Besides giving you access to news updates on the go, the Channels TV and Channels 24 app has an eyewitness feature that you can use to share pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, tap and swipe to reveal the menu, and then please follow the instructions. At least one person has been confirmed killed and several others injured after a 4-story building along Ezenwa Street in Onitsha, Anambra State, collapsed today. The building, which was under construction, caved in this evening, with several persons said to be trapped in the rubble. 2 construction workers came out unhurt. A dismembered body of another was pulled out from the rubble, while 3 others remain trapped. Eyewitnesses say the building collapsed because of poor quality building materials used in the construction, as the foundation was not designed for a 3-story building. Meanwhile, rescue officials have been trying to rescue the rest of the workers who are still trapped. Aside one there, we cross over to Abuja now. Here's Ibrahim Adra.
Good to see you, Ijoma. Today, President Muhammadu Buhari has asked all ministers to continue in office until May the 28th, after which they would hand over schedules to the permanent secretaries of their respective ministries. The president mentioned this during a valedictory session of the Federal Executive Council held at the State House. Our correspondent, Gloria Humezoke, reports.
Members of the Federal Executive Council arrived at the presidential villa. It's the final meeting of the council, constituted 5 months after the president's resumption into office. Everyone appeared in high spirits. The Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, Head of Service, National Security Advisor, and all the ministers are present for the valedictory session chaired by the President Muhammadu Buhari. The council went briefly into a closed-door meeting, after which the valedictory session began in earnest.
It is a great privilege for anyone to serve his or her country.
Each of the ministers narrated their experience.
I will not end this remark without appreciating Mr. President for giving the necessary support to the armed forces towards performing their constitutional roles. The support was realized through various financial interventions.
As a courageous leader, certain policies that other leaders will have chickened out to effect, like the single treasury account, you put it in place. We, the people in short men in government of Federal Republic of Nigeria, we thank you for appointing our chairman. He's our chairman. Many people don't know you crack a lot of jokes. When I tell people that you crack jokes and even raise your leg to laugh, they say, no, it's not possible. They still conjecture you with the khaki.
Other ministers, filled with gratitude, equally had a say.
Whether we're talking about security or economy or corruption, it is the women and the social development aspect of it that needs to be catered for. So my prayers is that also that the ministry will be given adequate attention and resources for it to undertake its mandate.
The Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, wraps it up with a prayer.
I pray that you will all go from glory to glory, that you will never fail or fall. And as we end this term of council, I pray that the Lord, who has guided us this far, will be our help in the years to come, in Jesus' name.
The President then gives a directive.
Although today is our last council meeting, I expect all of you to continue working until Tuesday, the 28th May 2019, when you will officially hand over your schedules to your respective permanent secretaries. Your handing over letters should be submitted to the office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation.
31 ministers have remained since 2015 out of the 36 originally constituted. Clearly, the president did not dissolve his cabinet in the first term, a factor many of them believe is responsible for the many achievements. What is unclear is how many of them would return when the president constitutes a fresh cabinet for the second tenure. From the presidential villa, Gloria Umezuke, Channels Television News.
Gloria, thank you. Meanwhile, President Muhammad Buhari has condemned the killings of more than 20 people by armed bandits in Katsina State on Tuesday. The president, however, directed the acting Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, and the Chief of Defense Staff, General Gabriel Olonishakin, to constitute an assessment team to intervene in the matter immediately. He is also giving Nigerians the assurance that government will restore peace and stability in the polity. The president specifically instructed the security chiefs to find out how the operation was carried out by the perpetrators during the holy month of Ramadan and put in place structures to prevent future occurrence. He also warned those instigating violence across the country that they will be exposed and made to face the wrath of the law. Now to Kogi State where the governor Yahaya Bello has given a 7-day ultimatum to administrators and traditional rulers of 4 councils where over 11 Fulani herdsmen were killed to fish out the perpetrators or risk losing their positions for ineptitude. The governor gave the order during a security stakeholders meeting held in Government House, Lokoja. While lamenting the killings, he stressed that his administration will not condone killings of any citizen in the state.
Last week, a farmer in Yagba West of Kogi State was allegedly killed in his farm by suspected herdsmen. This led to a reprisal attack resulting in the death of over 11 Fulanis in Yagba West and East, Omala, Dekina and the Galamela areas.
The government
To find the culprits and end the trend, Governor Yahaya Bello called an emergency meeting with traditional rulers, Mieti Allah cattle breeders, Fulani herdsmen, and top government officials.
Between Sunday and Monday, people and communities put law into their hands and killed other people. About 10 bodies have so far been recovered in that area.
The administrator of Yagba West says he was informed about the farmer's killing and he immediately passed on the information to the security agencies.
The record was there that Mr. Ayo has been reporting Fulani with their cattle taking over his farms, even to the extent that they give him some money. But this particular one was just to surprising because it's very early in the morning and usually the Fulani doesn't go early to the farm. They normally go by 9 because we'll be close to them.
The state governor reiterates his resolve not to spare anyone found culpable.
Here we are today, we are gathered to address a heinous crime committed against lawful and very peaceful Fulani men that are living amongst us in Kogi State. The Fulani that have been killed so far, did you kill them in the process of them grazing on your farmland? They are simply passing by and you decided to kill them. For those who think they can take laws into their hands, they will surely meet their Waterloo.
The state government has given 4 council administrators and traditional rulers a 7-day ultimatum to fish out the perpetrators or risk losing their positions.
Staying with security matters, the Senate is asking the federal government and the Rivers State government to collaborate and bring to an end the incessant killings in the state. This follows a motion presented by the senator representing Rivers East, Andrew Uchendu, that the nature of the killings in the state assume a dangerous dimension before, during and after the 2019 general elections. Our correspondent Terry Ikumi reports.
Senate President Bukola Saraki presides over Wednesday's plenary.
Leader of the Senate.
In recent times, hardly is there a proceeding without a motion or point of order in the Senate drawing attention to killings in different parts of the country. Today is no exception. Senator Andrew Uchendu draws the attention of the Senate to the increasing killings in Rivers State.
The Senate is worried that the nature of killings in the state has assumed a more horrendous dimension by the decapitation or dismembering of body parts, including beheading of victims.
Lawmakers react to his motion.
I am sad about Rivers. I'm sad about wherever this is happening. And I think that as leaders, we must come out of the cocoonery of protecting our own when they are wrong.
A lot of places have indicated there is insecurity in their land. I think the security architecture in the entire country has failed. What we need now is a review of the situation in the entire country.
Senator Victor Ume is of the opinion that unless perpetrators are apprehended and prosecuted, the killings are unlikely to end.
We've continued to have it because we have not made this type of crime unattractive. When people go and behead somebody, kill people in a very terrible manner, whatever manner, and the perpetrators are not caught and punished, others will try to do the same thing and go away.
The issue of criminality must be dealt with decisively, not on the issue and at this level to bring in any reason to excuse it by whatever different political divides. I think that the issue is that all any criminal issues must be taken frontally and dealt with.
The Senate urges the federal government and the Rivers State government to develop workable strategies that would stop the rising cases of killings in the state. Terry Ikumi, Channels Television News.